What up YouTube, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about what it's been like owning the OG M2 for 7 months. Since I just passed on that recently, I thought I'd make this video to hopefully help some of you that may be interested in the market and wanting to know what it's like to own one. So without further ado, let's first start off by talking about the looks. Obviously when we start off, this car is a very good looking car. I mean, most of you already probably know that this car is super good looking, and with just a few little mods you can make it look even better. So starting off at the front, just this front shot with how wide the car is just looks so aggressive, and all you really need is just a nice looking front splitter like I have right here. That just wakes up the car so much more and just makes it look so good. And then even the stock wheels, the 437Ms, look at that, they just suit this car so well. I know, yes, I need to fix my fitment because that's just stock fitment, but even for stock fitment, this car looks pretty sick. It's pretty low in the back as well, right here. It's not bad for stock, and from far away it looks like it's been lowered. Just look at that rear 3/4 shot. That's just so sexy with all the carbon fiber here. I don't know why my exhaust tip is crooked, but I guess I have to fix that. But just also the diffuser, carbon tips, it's just such a good looking car. Well, that's enough about the looks. Let me show you guys the interior. So if we move on to the interior, so this car has all the creature comforts you need. It has Apple CarPlay, all the Bluetooth, it has good speakers. And these seats, they're actually very comfortable for like long trips and stuff, especially with this extra cushioning right here. And the back seats are more roomier than you would expect. Like, I'm 5'11", and if I get in the back here, there's quite a bit of room, like almost that much room for my legs. I could probably survive like 2 to 3 hours in a road trip if I had to be back here. And then you also have the AC vents back here. But if we go back to the front of the car in the driver's seat, this is the view you get with the M steering wheel. Obviously this car is DCT, but if you get manual, I think they're just as fun. I haven't personally driven one, but from what I've heard, it's just as fun as the DCT. And then obviously you got the CarPlay, you have all your AC controls and stuff. And then you have this dry carbon fiber thing all over the interior. It's over here, also on the door handles. And you also have the Alcantara with the blue stripping, which matches the outside, and also the seats. Overall, the interior is a very comfortable place to be. It's very minimalistic and it's kind of like driver focused, which I like. Not like many of the cars today, which have like the big screens. I really like this. Even the speedometer is like simple. Like, you just have the M right there and just a simple speedometer. It looks so good, and it's also so effective, and you like feel like you're kind of driving a little bit of a race car. Well, that's enough about the interior. Now let's move on to what powers this car. Behold, the N55. So first, I think I'm gonna give you guys some sound clips so you could hear this engine, and then we'll dive into more about the engine and reliability. So most of you guys know the N55 was offered in the OG M2 and the S55 was in the competition models. This car obviously has the N55, and if you're worried about like horsepower stuff, I feel like this car is perfect amount of horsepower for the street, because you could have your fun, but you don't have to break the law as much, which keeps you out of trouble. If you are wanting more horsepower, you could easily go stage 1 or stage 2, and I will eventually go stage 2. And I think that's like the perfect amount of horsepower you need for the street, to be honest. I don't want too much horsepower. Reliability wise, this car is been very reliable to me. I'm about to send this car back to BMW for its first service, and we'll see how that goes. But I'll flash it on screen right now. I think I'm getting 18 something miles to the gallon, and on a full tank I'm getting about 300, I think, full tank 300 miles of range, I believe. Overall, it's pretty good on gas, and it's fun when you need it to be. So this car is a very good daily. This car has never given me an issue as of yet. Let's knock on carbon fiber to keep it that way. But overall, this car has been very reliable. So the last thing I want to cover is what I don't like about the car, because this car isn't perfect. And I'm gonna go from least annoying to the most annoying. So first things first is the brake dust. I just washed this car in the morning, and I'm gonna flash the video on screen right now, but the brake dust on this car is crazy. Like 1 week, maybe 1.5 weeks, this car, the wheels are like completely brown and it just looks so ugly. So I wash this car every 2 weeks to make sure it doesn't look ugly. And honestly, it's good that I do, because I mean, this car looks the best when it's clean. The second thing that bugs me the most was I couldn't open the valves on my exhaust, but I have that fixed. If you guys are interested, go check out that video. I'll link to it at the top right now. But I installed the SST valve controller, which you guys already heard the sound clips of, and this thing sounds amazing. Valves open and performance exhaust. I feel like it's the best sounding exhaust you could get for the M2. The next thing that bugs me the most was actually in the interior. So what bugged me the most in here was the footwell lights. I'll flash it on screen right now. They used to be like pretty dim, and so I found on Amazon you can buy the LEDs, which honestly changes the interior. At night, this car is a very nice place to be in. Just brings that extra like luxury into it. And then paired it with the M2 puddle lights, which I also put on screen right now. It's, I think, the perfect combination of sportiness plus you get that little bit extra luxury. The next thing that bugs me the most are these seats. I don't know why BMW decided to put some 228i seats in here. I feel like we should get like what the competition seats were, but yeah, these are gonna have to go. They look so weird in this car. Honestly, it makes it feel a little bit like a base model. But don't worry, I will get the competition seats or maybe the CS seats in the future, and we'll get that fixed. The next thing that bugs me about this car are the mirror caps, because we just have some base model looking mirror caps. I feel like we should have the M mirror caps like the comps and the M3s, M4 has, but luckily we could get that fixed, which I will be doing. The most annoying thing of this whole car, I feel, that is actually in the interior, and it's on this dash. There is no oil pressure gauge. That is the most annoying thing. Why did BMW do that? I have no idea, but I think that BMW should have put one in, so I just be guessing if the car is warm or not. So I usually let the car warm up for about 5 minutes before I start driving, and then I take it slow for about another 10, maybe 15 minutes, and then I can go ahead and beat on it. But I feel like we should have an oil pressure gauge. Luckily, we can fix that with the P3 vent gauge, which will go right here, and I can finally see what oil pressure I'm running. So yes, this has been my 7-month ownership review on the M2. I think this car is amazing. It handles good, sounds good, it feels fast when you need it to. It's a great daily driver. It's honestly one of the best cars you could get in 2025 for the price point. And if you're interested, I think you should just pull the trigger, honestly. And maybe also, if you're like a little hesitant, you should go at least test drive one to see what you think about it. If you have any questions, make sure to leave it in the comments down below, and I will definitely answer them. But I think that's it for the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.